Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Tripoli here, back with another Lord's Mole video, and in today's video, guys, we have KvK Part 4. And if you saw the last video, you know, we zeroed some nice targets, but guys, we have even more targets in this video. And as you can see, I'm typing better start running, you know, because guess what, guys, we're setting a rally on Mr. Beyonce right there. And as you can see, he's got like 100 and something million might right there. We're going to come at him. He doesn't seem to have the best war gear. We're kind of looking at his friends right now and that are porting over next to him, seemingly going to give him reinforcements. But looking at their might, it looks like if they were to unshield, they'd make themselves targets. So as you'll see in a moment here, they don't decide to reinforcement. Instead, they decide to port away and not do anything for him. He's got a rally set on him. We're all joining the rally, and it's kind of like a good time. We're like, yeah, this guy's probably like one of those like 170 mil. If you saw like KvK, I believe Part 2, you saw that there was like a 6 million troop target, and he was only like 170 million might that got completely zeroed. Well, we figured, hey, maybe this guy's one of those cases, right? And we're kind of like looking around. Guess what, guys? He ports to the corner. We've got Mr. Sir Chumpa that's reinforced him. We've got some of his other buddies who've come in shielded. And you'll see what purpose they serve in a few minutes here. And I'm like, yeah, guys, we're going to solo him after the rally. This guy doesn't have many troops. It's pretty clear. He's 187 million might. There's no way he's got too many troops. Yeah, at this point, we're kind of like, okay, he's playing like he's got some troops out, but and he can't hide all. So we're just kind of watching him do his thing. And look at that. So he's sending troops out. It looks what appears to be a garrison to Sir Chumpa. And as you can see, Sir Chumpa is placing all these camps all out and about. So what this guy is doing actually is as you can see, my solo trap just came in, but what he's doing is he's sending all of his troops to these shielded bases or unshielded bases in form of garrison with probably a troop boost to try to hide as many troops as he can. Because if he can possibly hide 375,000 per every garrison, then maybe he can get rid of all of his troops, right? As you can see, his gear right there, if you want to stop that, I didn't go in too fast, but his gear is absolute trash. So we don't really have to worry about too much. Like about him, like, you know, possibly screwing us over somehow or whatever, maybe like faking that he's like, you know, a reinforcement trap. No, this guy, he's basically defenseless, and we're just gonna go basically carpet this right into him and see what we can get off of him. And at this point, you know, he's sitting in the corner. He's like, you know, reevaluating his life's decisions as, you know, he's in fury. And we got Burn My Eyes, who's just ported in, who's probably going to serve as another place that Beyonce can garrison into. And here comes another one, Bingo Bella, 229 million. We would have also rallied had this person come out into fury. This is just what's going to happen. As you can see, we're looking at where those troops are going, and as you can tell, they're going to Burn My Eyes. It's another garrison that they're trying to get rid of their troops. Well, guys, they couldn't get rid of their troops in time because guess what? We got 804,000, 581,000 wounded. I believe 204,000 dead. So, guys, what is there left to do? Well, that's to port next to him, loot him for all his resources, and basically leave him dry as fuck. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to come in here. We're going to port over. We're going to see if he wants to try to pull his troops to shield or whatever. Perchi comes in for a solo after Goma. As you can see, he's kind of pulling some of his troops back. So, you know, Perchi's coming in for a solo. Bomber's coming in for a solo. And he's at 169 million might. So he's had quite a little bit of a drop. Perchi recalls, but you know, this guy, he's got his shelter full. He's got garrisons everywhere. He can't shield. He couldn't do anything. He dropped some. He dropped like 5 million off that next hit that Perchi gave him. Guess what, guys? Remember this guild, NFK? They capped me and Liss on solos during the first part of KvK. There was just one Vietnamese solo trap with a T3. Well, guys, we have just found their guild, and they seem to be rallying a SAY target. Well, they rallied this guy. They zeroed him. They've gone out, got his leader. Well, what are we going to do about it? Well, they've, presented themselves as targets basically, and they've all got fury. So what do we look at? We look at Mr. Driving Goods, we look at Mr. N3 Henry, and we kind of check out their gear, check out their stats, and we're like, this guy looks like a good target, guys. Ooh, let's go after him, right? He's got some, dog shit gear. We should come after him. 33 million kills. This guy's inexperienced. Okay, so let's come after him. We're just talking it out, and eventually we end up choosing a target, and you'll see it here in a second. I'm like, hey Moath, are you down? Yeah, it's Perchy, and we're just basically discussing. He's like, yeah, I'm down. Of course I'm down. And now it's just his turn to go ahead and pick which target he wants to go after. And of course, we ended up going after, you'll see it here in a second, we go after Mr. N3 Henry first. Okay. And yes, I did say first. Okay. You'll see what happens here in just a moment. We're just kind of looking around, waiting, and guess what? Percy starts to rally. We're going full infantry, of course, because if infantry, Percy had just increased his stats on, and he's decided to want to test his infantry stats out during this KvK. Mr. Henry ports away, guys, and now it's just a means of him trying to escape. Then we have this little guy down here, 51 million, who's trying to set fake rallies on us and make us distracted and all sorts of bullshit. So we're going to come at him. We're going to carpet this rally. We are going to hit this guy hard, okay? Hard as we possibly can. We don't know if he's exactly got troops, but we can definitely assume that he does have a good amount of troops, right? I mean, being how big he is versus how many kills he's got, he looks like an inexperienced player, especially with his gear. Looking at his gear, like blue level 60 and the mitts. This guy doesn't really know what he's doing. At least I think so. I really don't think this guy knows what he's doing. So anyway, he's 248 million white. So now we're just kind of chilling, waiting for this rally, the rally to leave and for us to carpet. We're still chilling. We're sending some one troops. We're trying to send. I think he ported far enough away so that certain people couldn't send one troop. Somebody sends a Pyrus in. Fox is coming in with the one troops up close, and we're just kind of waiting. It's about 12 seconds at this point, and we're waiting for this rally to go. We're just, it's intense. We got this intense feeling inside of us. We're like, holy shit, we can't wait for this to go. We've already got so many good targets tonight that we want some more. And well, the rally starts walking, guys. As you can see, that's the arrow far away. And look at that, 48. And boom, 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 boom. And it is off to the races, guys. It's coming in, coming in, coming in. He's got no reinforcement, and he burns. What did we hit? 41,000 XP. Ooh, 1.2 million Red Deads. He's down to 205 million might. Holy shit, guys. He just took about a 33 million might drop right there. Holy fuck. Actually, he took a 43 million might drop right there, and guess what? He shielded directly after. So whether he had fury for that duration and couldn't shield, or he wanted to try to take it and see what would happen, yeah, fuck, dude. You have just gotten absolutely wrecked, bro. The only thing that survived was a little bit of T4 range, it appears, a little bit of T2 range. This guy's going to have a fun time, real fun time getting his troops back. Well, guys, and it's time to try to find the next target, okay? And we're just like, ha, 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 It was pretty funny. I'm going to recall my one troops so that I don't have a big walk back time. I can have some extra marches coming back to me so I can, send to the various rallies that are going to end up happening. Now we've zeroed about 2 targets in a row. We're feeling pretty good about ourselves, so we're going to go try to find the next target. Well, we're kind of searching around because we know the NFK guys were in Fury for a while, and they were kind of scouting some stuff. So we were kind of looking around at this point to see what was out there. And well, guys, it's time to set a rally on Mr. Driving Goods. Yes, we found him, and yes, he is in Fury. What are we doing? We're sending a full cav rally at him. He's 258 million. He's in this research gear at the moment, so we don't really know. I think we might have taken a peek at his mixed war gear earlier, and it didn't look too impressive. So what are we going to do? We are going to come at him. Of course, we're going to come at them. We are hungry for targets. It's KvK. There's a lot of these noobs out here we've seen from his kingdom. There's a lot of noobs that are getting into Fury, or there is a lot of solo traps, as if you will. And he's getting some reinforcements this time. He's now up to 261 million might. He's healed a little bit from, I believe, some like rallies and stuff. And I think that's because he knows that this might hurt him quite a bit. Still in research gear, we've got a couple more people coming in, giving them probably resources and reinforcements for this hit. Still in research gear, getting some reinforcements from further away. Just kind of figuring out all this stuff. And I kind of saw his kills and I thought, maybe this is a trap. Who really is this guy, right? And it kind of dawned on me, you know, this guy, he didn't have that good of war gear. So what's the big deal in trying to rally him, right? Let's lose some troops. If we're gonna lose some troops, let's lose some troops. 258 mil. There's not many traps I know out there that can cap at that might, especially not from a guild like this. Well, guys, it's time to send some one troops, and the rally's only got 17 seconds left. We've got one of our better solo traps coming in there, as you can see. I Not Your Dad coming in to try to take some solo hits and cap the lead, maybe serve as a sort of distraction. Well, guys. The rally is just about to leave, and I'm not really paying attention too much. And as you can see, it's being carpeted, and it's going. It's like boom, 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 boom. And it's off to the races. It looks like he random ports. And guess what, guys? He actually, it was Cav on Cav, and he did pretty well, actually. I'm pretty sure he had, full Cav reinforcements. And look at that composition. He had T4 and T3. All right, guys, now let's get into these reports. Okay, so now we have Sipperchi versus G hashtag S Barbeyonce's turf. And as you can see, 804,116 troops versus our 2.375 million rally. And as you can see, we only took like 15,259 reds compared to their 223,116 reds. Took a lot of wounded, so had some big infirms face, as you can tell. Had some shit familiars, had most of their troops, and only had a bunch of T3 and T2. Was it worth it to waste all those carpets on it? Not really, but you know, it was a fun experience overall. This person was absolute dog shit, in my opinion. Didn't really have much of a good base. Probably soloable. But then we have Draven Goods, guys. Let's go into this next report. We have Draven Goods, and as you can see, we did a good toll on him. 2.375 million rally, 309,444 reds on our side, 787,183 reds on his side, 52,594,792 might drop on his side, 27,589,468 million might drop on our side. He had some alright familiars, nothing too good, kind of underleveled, to be honest. He had some T3 and some T4. T3 did a decent buffer for him, but that's about it for this video, guys. If you enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that stuff. Love to see it, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.